Now, this is what happens after you die. No matter how rich you get in life, no matter how hard you work, when you die, you lose everything. You cannot take any of this with you. Just remember, everyone, regardless of your status, memories mean more than possessions. Because when you go, you cannot take any of this with you.
I'm Steve, and I became a millionaire before I was 30, and I hated it. Now I'm pretty close to broke and much happier. So if you want real happiness, it's not about money. It's about something much greater. So let's cut through the BS and find out what truly matters.
What up, dude? This your boy Peanut, the People's Nut, man, the practitioner of life, giving helpful advice, and we back with another one. Today's piece of content is definitely going to bring you a lot of insight, and I hope you get educated because so many of us are participating in this hustle culture and this influencer streaming culture to where we're just trying to get to this money. We all want to get this money and be rich, and it's keeping us from it's making a lot of us do things that we probably necessarily wouldn't do or not even passionate about, but we do it just because we want the money. So when you got the OF girls, you got these prankster streamers going out here doing this crazy stuff. You have even people doing a Bitcoin rug pull because everybody is trying to get to the money. So I really hope that this information reaches some people and some people learn that, and more people become okay with the slow grind of getting to the monetary amount of money that makes you feel comfortable. But let's jump into it and let's hear what this ex-billionaire has to say about money.
Hi, my name's Steve, and I became a millionaire before I was 30, and I hated it. Now I'm pretty close to broke and much happier. So if you want real happiness, it's not about money. It's about something much greater. So let's cut through the BS and find out what truly matters. Okay, so everyone wants to be rich, but what if I told you being rich kind of sucks? Sounds crazy, right? But when I became rich, I found myself more miserable, more disconnected, more isolated than I ever was in my life. And what I also found out was it didn't give me what they told me it would give me. And so we're gonna go through that.
A lot of people don't take that into consideration when we're on this money chase. We see it a lot with these OF ladies when they get to talking about what they sacrifice to get to that bag of their money and their friendships and their relationships, their family, everything is disconnected. So was it worth it in the end to make that amount of money to give up so much? Like your connection with your family, the certain type of friends you're able to connect with, because they all connect with just OF girls. They don't have regular friends because most of them don't want to be associated with it. And then on the male side, it's hard for you to know who is genuinely there for you, because when you get money, a lot of people, so you start to be disconnected or you start to be distrusting towards people. You like, why is he here? Does they want something from me? So that is definitely a downside of making money or becoming rich or wealthy.
And what I also found out was it didn't give me what they told me it would give me. And so we're gonna go through that. And at the end of the video, we're gonna talk about what really matters. You see, society sells us the dream. Get rich and life will be amazing and perfect and everyone love you. But that's actually a big lie. What money does is actually amplifies the stuff and the problems that you already have. So if you feel lonely, then you'll be lonely in a big house. If you feel insecure, then you'll be insecure and you'll try and use your money to buy more security and you will fail. And if you
We got to touch on that. All these fake alpha males out here, the Wes Watson, whatever, the Myron Gaines, all of these people that you can see on camera that they have deep insecurities, but now they have money. It's like you can see a lot of dudes, lame dudes that get money and they use their money to not be lame, but it just amplifies their lameness or their insecurities because now you have the means to try to bully someone. And again, we see it through these fresh and fit people or most of these alpha male podcasters. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them, these red pillars, the ones that got put on, you can see their insecurities and the money just amplified it. And they didn't fix whatever issue that they already had.
your money to buy more security and you will fail. And if you lack purpose, you'll still be completely lost. It's just that you will have expensive distractions to keep you lost. You see, I used to think that money would solve everything, but it didn't. And I became really disillusioned. And the worst part of it all is that people will treat you differently. You see, when you have money, people don't see you anymore. Your friends, your family, everyone seems to be looking for what they can get from you. Some people expect handouts, some people envy you, and the worst part of all is that you never really know who actually cares about you. And then you start questioning everyone's motives. And that is probably the worst feeling.
That's what I just said. That's what I said. Like for males, you start questioning. So that's how you get disassociated and disconnected from everybody. You like, who is genuinely here for me? That's why I had my best time when I was broke. And that's why I don't try to flaunt money. I don't like people knowing that I have money. So if I ever got rich, nobody would know because I'm not going to flaunt it. I'm not going to outwardly show it. In one of these recent internet shows, a young lady asked the dude, like, if you're making all this money, where you spend it? Because he wasn't showing it. If I find a clip, I'm going to put it in. And that's what a lot of people expect of you when you make money. And that's this, which is an indicator that a lot of people are going to try to get you. So why would you want to outwardly wear your money where you can attract gold diggers and people that's going to try to rob you and stuff?
Questioning everyone's motives. And that is probably the worst feeling in the world. And here's something nobody tells you. The more money you get, the richer you get, the more you become trapped by the lifestyle that you've created. You get bigger houses, you got more taxes. You get cottages, you get cars. You have to manage everything. You have a business with multiple employees. I had 40 employees. You become just like a employee babysitter to a certain extent. Your life just gets to become this giant organizational trap, and then the freedom that you think that you have just completely disappears. And there's more. Becoming rich also comes with this insidious virus that makes you think that you are smarter or better than others. And that keeps you separated. And others actually start to tell you this and reinforce this. And you either have to fight to not separate yourself from everyone else, or you get sucked in by this idea that you are better, and it makes you a worse person, pretty much.
Got another perfect example of this. This clip from Bandman Kevo, and I think his name is Mr. Organic, or you just hear people all the time. When someone is correcting someone online or somebody that's doing something foolish, what do they always say? I make more money than you. I'm richer than you. So money gives these people this insidious idea that they're smarter, they're better, they're better than just the average person because they make money, which is just paper. It's really just paper. It does not.
At our caliber, we're not dealing with no baby daddies. I'm tired of these niggas talking about at their caliber. I'm tired of it. Y'all both flunked English. And the baby daddy, then the baby daddy, regular dude.
It does not define your value as a human or your intelligence level or anything, because there's a lot of dumb people that could get rich. It's just what you're willing to do to get the money.
People that have utter success and at the top level for guys,
Utter success.
you lose so much in that.
Much. And so the other part of that is that it gives you power, and power corrupts. So you can easily get to a point where you use your money to get things that you want, to push people around, to take shortcuts. And these shortcuts can be in relationships, they can be in business, they can be at a restaurant where you're just a pushy, aggressive, obnoxious egomaniac. And this is the mental corruption that can easily come with becoming rich. So, if money isn't the answer, then what is? Well, what is the answer is purpose, connection, deeper relationships, health and doing something meaningful that brings value to others in the world. You focus on
those last ones, bringing something meaningful that adds value to the world. A lot of these people that call themselves content creators, they're not actually bringing value to the world. They're just bringing entertainment, and it's dumbing us down. That's what I struggle with, because I don't want to just feed the algorithm or do content that I know is going to get me clicks and views. So you try to balance that out and actually bring forth valuable information to the masses, but you do kind of become a slave to the algorithm when you get into this content creating game, because you see a lot of people that start off good, but then they start getting clickbaity, or they start doing things that they know is going to trigger the algorithm and go viral. Back to the OF girls, they're not really bringing value to society as a whole, but it's something that everybody desires, and they know that they can get money fast with it. And again, I know I struggle with this myself, because I everybody struggles with this themselves. We all secretly want to be a billionaire or a millionaire because of what America tells us money is. But then you don't want to jeopardize, or at least I don't want to jeopardize, my relationships, my connection with my family, just chasing this paper. So it's hard trying to find that balance of keeping that connection with your family, your friends, and just staying connected within the world, but also obtaining enough money to be able to sustain yourself and live a comfortable life. But you don't have to live a luxurious life that a lot of people think that they're supposed to be jet setting every week, every month, going to do parties, trying out all these 5-star restaurants, doing all of these things. And in the grand scheme of things, that doesn't really matter. You've never seen someone on their deathbed wishing that they bought another Lambo or did something. They always say the same thing. They wish they spent more time with their loved ones.
You focus on these things and you won't care about money. You will be much more satisfied with the wealth of the life that you have created, and that ultimately is going to give you the happiness and meaning and purpose that we are all, as humans, looking for. So before you spend your life chasing money and chasing millions, ask yourself, what are you really after? And is there a better way to get it? And you are going to find that the answer is yes.
We're going to wrap this up. Like he said, is there a better way to get it? What does that money represent to you? For a lot of people, money represents power, freedom, status. But you have to ask yourself, is there a better way of obtaining all of those things that you want? I'm going to link his channel down below. It's called The Broke Millionaire. You guys should go check him out. He has some great information. But make sure you guys really, really, really think about chasing money, and what's your purpose of chasing money, and is it going to disconnect you from all the things that really matter, like health? If you're jeopardizing your health, I think Warren Buffett said it the best. What's the point of having money if you don't have any free time? Because like he said, you start trapping yourself into these things. When you start making a ton of money, you trap yourself into the certain lifestyle. You got to maintain your Bentleys, so you got to make a certain type of money to even pay for the maintenance. You got to maintain your property that you stay at, because your income, because your taxes are more than the average house. So all of that locks you into doing something that you may not want to continue to do. So think twice before you waste your whole life chasing money, trying to get rich, thinking that it was going to solve all your problems. And then it just exacerbate all of your problems. But let me know what y'all think. Comment down below. Do you think chasing money is worth it? A dollar amount that you think you'll be comfortable with once you obtain it? And is it worth it? Is chasing money worth it? And how much do you actually need? This your boy Peanut, the People's Nut, man. Until next time. Peace.